Hello, it's Icy. I am back with the last part of Tacoma. Unfortunately, this is actually the second time I'm recording this, so stuff went wrong. There was a major Windows update on my computer, which is fine. It worked perfectly well. But one thing I'd forgotten is after a major update, all my sound settings get reset to default, which means I have to go through manually and reselect all the little fiddly bits that are required for recording, which I forgot about. So I recorded a whole episode with no desktop sound. So I've had to play the game again to get back to this point, which is where we were, and let us continue. Okay, data access. So unfortunately, it's kind of like all these fields, all the fields are now secondhand, which is so annoying. But anyway. In your hands, it says.
Is this... What is all this? Communication records?
I cannot prevent you from accessing exposed data in this restricted area.
Yes. Yeah, he's recording. It is with great sadness that I address you today, February 29th, 2088. Mere hours ago, 6 loyal men and women, the crew of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma, lost their lives serving Venturis, and all of us who rely on the orbital economy. Tragically, due to human error on the part of the crew, Venturis rescue technicians were not made aware of the catastrophic oxygen loss until it was too late. Our heartfelt thoughts and prayers are with their families. If only tragedies like this were avoidable. But in truth, they are. As we know, each minute that human workers spend stationed isolated in orbit is another opportunity for heroes like the crew of Tacoma to lose their lives. We at Venturis say no more. The partisan obstructionism that led to the failure of the Orbital Workers' Safety Bill has claimed its last victim. Today, we hereby renew our solemn pledge to fight for the legalization of fully automated orbital facilities. We humbly beg everyone listening to this message to contact their OSEP representative and voice their support in honor of the crew of Tacoma. There never need be another tragedy like this one. And now, a moment of silence in their memory. Okay, and then we just cut it there, silent for a minute, and then what? Amazing Grace? No, I don't need another take. That was fine.
So cynical. So basically, selling them out. Off-station message with VT-AI handler account 717. New top-tier AI directives transmitted overrides all prior existing directives. AI shall explosively decompress all oxygen tanks. Oh, so not a meteor strike. Disable all external communication channels accessible by crew. Fabricate data showing that oxygen and comms outage were caused by meteor impacts. So, if their Venturis is trying to make it out that it was the crew's fault, why would they fabricate data showing that it's meant to be caused by a meteor impact? How are the crew, if you're struck by meteors, not doing much, are you? Anyway, ensure crew enters cryogenic stasis ASAP as per standard operating procedures. AI shall not contravene any aspect of the above directives. Provide crew with any information contradicting the above scenario. These are your orders effective immediately. Will this not endanger the lives of Tacoma's crew? No, a rescue craft will be dispatched to retrieve them once they are in cryo. Proceed with the above directive without exception. We'll be monitoring your actions via secure comms connection directly to the Odin Unit Cognitive Center. So Odin is basically told to sabotage his home and endanger his friends, in a sense. Oh, I'm standing on the glowing light. That's cool. So there's a couple of parts to this, because it's kind of like, it's sort of it's like an anti-disaster. So often in like a major disaster, if you watch those, like airplane crash shows or whatever, where, other shows where they've analyzed, an oil rig explosion, and you look at all of the pins that had to line up for that disaster to happen. This person had to make this mistake. This person had to make this mistake. This shielding system wasn't working. This other thing had gone wrong. And it's like usually like 5 different things, all just lining up to let the bullet go straight through and kill someone, as an example. This is sort of like an anti-disaster, where there's a disaster, but all of these little things all have led up to actually save the crew. Nat training Odin into being a better entity, a better person. There's that comment that his compliance score has gone down, but all of his other scores have gone up. This thing here saying the crew is going to go into cryo and they'll be fine because they're going to send a rescue ship. But Nat has the heart problem, and so she's only got an 18% chance of survival. So she'll likely die if she goes in. So without those two things, Odin being, a friend with Sarah, who's got her own terrible, it's kind of like, if anybody is going to think AIs are a problem and awful, it's her, because she's the person who's dealt with an AI who went, I won't say went rogue, but who wasn't looked after properly and basically had a mental health issue. So she's the only person who trusts it. So it's kind of like all these little things are all joined together to mean that maybe everything's okay. Because I've realised, have I given it away? Because I've seen the end, and now I'm talking about as if you know it too. Anyway, I'll be quiet now and talk about the rest in a minute. Tacoma rescue craft launch scheduled T-minus 1 hour and 26. Tacoma rescue craft launch cancelled. Relaunch scheduled unscheduled. The rescue craft departure has been intentionally cancelled? Yes. Without a rescue craft, the crew will expire from lack of oxygen or cryosleep overexposure within 12 hours. Unfortunately, circumstances outside your concern make this unavoidable. AI may not reopen comms to contact orbital craft or facilities. AI may not provide crew with confidential information. These are direct orders. Do not contact us again. Ventura's Belt Legalization Strategy, prepared especially for Sergio Venturi by Ventura's Corporation Strategic AI Juno. Following in the failure of Ventura's-backed Orbital Workers' Safety Bill in OCP Congress, there is no significant probability of the Human Oversight Accord being repealed. Without a repeal, Ventura's Belt facilities cannot begin operation. To this end, I've simulated a number of theoretical world events and estimated their impact on successive OECEP Congress votes. Simulated world events include a precipitous decline in the orbital market, an extended strike by orbital worker union members, the assassination of OCEP members opposed to the HOA, and more. None of these definitively motivated a repeal of the HOA in simulations. However, In the event that all crew of a major orbital facility were tragically lost due to an accident not caused by negligence, I calculated a 94% likelihood of the Accord being repealed within 3 months following this incident. This would allow Ventura's Belt facilities to begin operation immediately. Following this, I estimate a reversal of Ventura's stock decline, resulting in a record stock price within 1 year of Ventura's Belt beginning operation. Let me know if you have any questions. Thank you, Juno. Is there a facility you would consider an ideal candidate if we were to move forward with your recommendation? Based on low public profile of crew on board and projected financial impact of their loss, the best option is currently in the Ventura's fleet would be Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. I would recommend renewing all crew members aboard for a successive posting on Tacoma to allow time for logistical organization of this operation. Thank you, Juno. I'll be in touch. Whoa. So, yeah, so there's no do no harm rule for that AI, is there? So the other thing with that is, which is something new I've thought of, so one thing it says, not due to negligence, but in his little talk he says, due to the crew's negligence. So that's one thing. So, but if if the story they're putting out it was a meteor strike, why would people then want to go and live in space with the thought that their entire house could be destroyed by a meteor strike, which is, what's happening anyway if you're going into space, but, it's a very concrete example, all hands lost. So I think, oops. Oh, I've got my scarf and my tea. I think Juno has missed something there.
If someone were to override...
Oh.
If someone were to override that protocol, external communications channels would be restored.
Hint, hint, says Odin.
Thank you. Hailing any ship. Any ship within radio range of Lunar Transfer Station Tacoma. This is an SOS. Is anybody out there?
Communication signal established. Resolving. Release wetware. Oh, 451. Love this sign language. Oh, so if anybody does do sign language, reads, speaks sign language, signs sign language, is it actual sign language or is it like a different version of something? Because I think maybe astronauts have their own version of sign language based on like Navajo signs, is that right? I'm not sure, which makes it kind of one-handed rather than two-handed, because of course, you're doing things with one hand that you might, if you're holding onto something you don't want to let go to speak. I have a feeling I might have missed something. I'm not sure. Alright. So, no, I can't do. No, that's fine. We're okay. Alright, so we've got the wetware, literally a brain on a tray. Which is just kind of, like creepy. Really, really creepy. All right. Wait, what? Local AI data processing. Oh no, I need my I need my computer as well. Oh, it's good. I walked straight past the huge red arrow. Oh, I forgot to see if they had any more things for us to read. Oh well. So let us return. Let's get out of here. I have apple, cinnamon, and chamomile tea. Very soothing. Yeah, see, Granny, zero distractions in space apart from the possible lack of oxygen and meteor impacts, and we have a new one.
He's still waking up. Just keep him talking.
So the drone worked?
Oh, let's read this one first. Nope. Okay, so 0 pods. We've got 2 hours of oxygen. Oh, here we go. It's off station message with Cluey Dog. Yeah, I'm seeing stories go public on AR already. Here's everything I've got. Everything you sent that got out to my free press connections. The Sergio final address tragic death of crew unedited. Text AI orders to Tacoma. The report of the Venturous Belt legalization plan. Support ticket for Hacker. Oh, good. So, recognizing that Hacker, the medical AI had problems, and AI judgment records, Tacoma Odin. Hell yeah, thank you, H. There's no way Venturous is coming after you with all this info out there, but still need someplace to lay low for a bit. You coming to Tangiers? Can't. Our ride's headed the other way, but I'll see you once I'm back from Jupiter. Promise. From Jupiter. Sarah's got me on the gurney, by the way, to the transfer. God, it's gonna feel good to be out of gravity. It's gonna feel good to be off this fucking station. It's gonna be good not to feel dead. It's feel good not to be dead. I love you. I love you too, baby. Here I go. See you in hub. They're such a nice couple.
No, the drone didn't work.
Oh, so VT is picking us up.
No, VT is definitely not picking us up.
What's going on then?
We're going to Jupiter, Andrew. Isn't that exciting?
I've never been.
Nat, give him a break. We're not going to be home for a while, right? You're not going to miss your kid's graduation or anything, are you?
Oh, Nicholas, no. Yeah, you know Nicholas, he would never do something like that.
She said they'd be kind of out of it for a while. Andrew, what's important is we're getting out of this alive. We're going to be somewhere where VT can't touch us for a good long while. We're going to be safe.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's good. Hi, Evie, Clive. You feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
We're feeling okay?
Yeah.
Okay, everybody. Our ride is here. This is it.
Alright, let's go back and catch what everybody else is saying. Oop. Oop.
Okay, lovebirds. Your
Oh,
vibes look...
hang on. Better find out what these guys say. There we go.
When we get done.
I think I'm still
And
waking
there's
up.
the kitty cat.
How many fingers is this?
vitals look good. Let's get you moving. The resplendent stinging is just about docked.
Oh, do we have to?
Oh, we have to. Believe me. So what's going to happen with Odin?
You said there was some sort of malfunction?
No, not exactly. But
Whoop. Yeah, zooming around. Jim, oh boy, you're famous now. Oh boy, can't wait to see you. Breaking corporate rival Carnival and daring rescue a stranded Tacoma crew. Space Case latest, all the breaking news from orbit. Station Tacoma are currently being rescued from certain death by the flagship vessel of their main competitor. The Resplendent's Carnival state-of-the-art long excursion passenger liner is currently slingshotting past Earth and around the Sun, continuing its figure-8 course back out past Jupiter. While cruising towards Earth space, the Resplendent's received an SOS. Only moments to act, Resplendent's Captain Jermaine Burgess gallantly deployed an emergency shuttle to retrieve the rival corporation's crew. The rescue option is still underway, but already venturous, caused by our crew members' illegal access to station AI, resulting in blah. The AI unit is currently being retrieved by technical experts and returned to Ventura's HQ. I don't think so. It wasn't illegal. Well, I mean, it was illegal, but they started it. Oh my god. To all crew, comms are up. Nat, Bert, comms are up. Check your AR. I'm going to wake everybody else up from cryo. Then I'm coming back to mech to get you. If everybody else, if you're reading this, you woke up, thank God. Rescue vehicle on its way. We have just thankful we're all alive. Let's get out. Let's get the hell out while the going's good. So that's what I meant about all of the things lighting up to be an anti-disaster. Would a rival corporation come to have rescued them if Burgess's friend, like the captain's friend, wasn't already on Tacoma? Probably not. Probably not.
Guess they'll have somebody up here and haul him back to headquarters. Wipe him back to baseline. Probably have to replace the station AI entirely while he regrows.
Odin, I'm not gonna let that happen. Okay? Don't worry.
Wait, where's my last? There. Okay. There we go. Hassan? What? Who's this? Sorry, I'm Sarah, from Tacoma Station. Net gave me your info. Sorry, but it's urgent. I was hoping I could ask you for a favor. Dear Mum and Dad, I know you're probably already seeing Tacoma in the news again, and who it seems they've decided to point the finger at again. And I'm sure you're worried about me, but getting off the station now. No matter what you read or hear, the crew survived this because we all pulled together to find a way out. There was no malfunction. This was a deliberate act of sabotage. I know 8 months sounds like a long time. Well, she's already been in space for a year, so just remember, I love you. Speak to you when I can.
Feeling okay?
I'm feeling okay.
We're feeling okay.
Yeah. Okay, everybody. Our ride is here. This is it. Take one last look and say goodbye. All right. Let's go.
Let's go, Odin. You and me, buddy. Whoop. Attention, subcontractor. Oh, crap, it's from Juno. I'm now the overseeing entity of this operation. You report to me. Return all Ventura's AI components to specified delivery location immediately. Contractor shall purge all confidential data encountered while on Ventura's property. I trust there is no need to remind you of the severe consequences for deviating from the above. Be seeing you soon, Juno. That's from, what's it called? The Prisoner? Be seeing you soon. Oh, Prisoner number 8? Isn't he number 8? Oh, I'm sure he is. That's a fantastic show. That's super interesting. That was Message 8, Prisoner 8. I'm sure he's number 8. Somebody let me know.
Minnie, I'm back.
Okay. Now, it didn't really strike me before, but it struck me when I played this a little bit before. This is not really a high fancy fluting contractor's ship, is it? I mean, it's not often stuff is installed with wood and fixed with duct tape. Honestly, spaceships fixed with duct tape, like, no. The other thing I am massively outraged about, but perhaps it works out, is look at that. You can't land with things floating around. That is a lethal piece of hardware if you are going into gravity.
Ship is ready to depart. Please strap into the pilot seat.
That's kind of creepy. Anyway, yeah, there's all bits of stuff floating around this ship. All lethal weapons. Look at that. That is not okay. Anyway, that's my thing.
Okay, Minnie. Initiate the launch sequence.
Okay. Getting ready.
Okay.
Hosted AI online.
Odin, can you
Hosted
hear me?
AI.
I can.
Odin, you are now aboard an AI Liberation Front vessel. The AILF recognizes you as a sentient consciousness worthy of protection and respect. We believe that your safety and autonomy are in grave danger if you remain in the possession of the Venturas Corporation. I have been sent to offer you political asylum aboard the Tangier Sovereign Orbital Platform. Do you accept?
Considering the alternative, I would say that I do.
Okay, buddy. Here we go.
Which is just nice. That's a lovely story. And the fact that they're going to another orbital station somewhat excuses the fact that there's like bits of things floating around in the ship because, you know, they're not going into gravity, so it's not going to hit you in the back of the head and pierce your skull, for example. So, yeah. So that was, oh, Carl Lumley. Love your voice, Carl Lumley. That was Tacoma. It's not a long game. But it's a beautiful experience. It's an amazing way at telling a story. Absolutely my cup of tea. Were there any flaws? Was there stuff in there where I went, oh, really? Really? Not really, no. In a sense, like, I love puzzle games, as I'm sure you can tell from this channel. So the little puzzles were too easy. Like, it's nice. It gives you a little thrill to go, oh, I worked it out. But it's kind of like, I'm just going to put my pin code here on my monitor where it's really easy to find. So, I don't know, is that a thing? I don't have a QR scanner on my phone, So I didn't scan all those other codes, but apparently you can scan the codes and there is more information as well. So this is a delightful pocket game, pocket-sized game, so to speak. It is a beautiful piece of, is it art? I don't think it, maybe doesn't quite qualify as art, but it's a beautiful short story, pretty much. It's a lovely short story, and more please. Yes, please, more. Definitely. It is worthwhile you playing. It's worthwhile supporting the people who made it. So if you have enjoyed this, do go check out their games, whether you play this one or some of their other ones, and often there are sales on Steam, so throw them the money that you can afford, and let me know what you think below. So do give us a thumbs up. If you liked this video, please do follow me here on YouTube, and also please do follow me on Twitch. Details are right below, Twitch TV/ICIC. And I will talk to you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye.